Hello, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys, where we teach the little guy and girl how to utilize charts to manage their own trades and investments. What do I mean by the little guy and girl? Well, we just had 2 directives signed halting the implementation of a rule that requires financial advisors to act in the best interests of their client. Let that sink in a little bit. The big wigs on Wall Street can play with your retirement and hard-earned money without your best interests at heart. We currently have hundreds of members taking charge of their financial future, and we would love for you to come check out a free week with no credit card required to see if our services would be beneficial on your path to financial independence as well. What we offer, we have a separate course of over 5 hours in length on when to enter and exit positions. And in terms of what we do daily, we have nightly videos, key levels updated each morning before the bell, 2.5 hours of live daily webcam coverage in the morning and in the afternoon, and over 7 hours of educational videos. All of these links can be found in the description of this video. Come check us out. Thanks for watching. Let's get on to the technical analysis. Looking at CMG, NKE, TWTR, and GPRO on the daily and weekly time frame. So CMG did lose that middle Bollinger Band support today after holding it 3 of the last 4 days. Closed just below it. Certainly not an all-out dump or a big bear day, but the bears are in control of the short term. The support we're looking at is 415.37 and 411.62. Personally, I thought after this big bullish reversal hammer that we would see a little bit more follow-through, but we didn't even get strong confirmation, and since then it's been pretty wishy-washy for the bulls in terms of their ability to see follow-through to the upside. So a loss of that middle Bollinger Band, and we're in a pretty tight range, and you can see that on the weekly time frame. We do have an inside candlestick this week compared to last week. The 50-week moving average support is 414.91. We got that level as support after rejecting from it 3 times, and we are still backtesting and holding that level. So no red flags for the bulls on the weekly time frame. And again, we are looking for a potential trend change here, but the bulls still have work to do. We have 3 tops on the daily time frame in the 434s, and then we have a lot of tops in the low 440s that both need to be broken in order to change that trend. NKE have a little bit of a double top here, 58.24, 58.25, 58.22, and 58.20. So very clearly that is a resistance level. We could top fish that level, meaning we would make a bearish entry and exit if 58.25 breaks for the bulls, and the bears would want to see a break of 56.68 to see a double top and then a lower low on that pullback. So that's a potential play tomorrow, and heading into tomorrow we are going to be scouting for a potential bearish entry with that scenario. Weekly time frame is still strong, holding the upper Bollinger Band support of 57.50. So we broke out above it and then held it 3 weeks in a row now. And the bulls are in control on the weekly time frame as long as that holds. So we are likely going to close this week fairly strong. Although if we did see another red day tomorrow and we close down at 57.47 or lower, it would be a bearish reversal doji. So tomorrow's going to be pretty important with the shape of how that candlestick shapes up. So Twitter is still weak, rejecting from these exponential resistances day after day after day, being driven down to the downside, multiple bullish reversal hammers with no confirmation. So support is 1572, 1559, 1550, and a break of 1550 is exactly what the bears are looking for. So weakness still on the daily time frame. Weekly time frame has weakness as well, rejecting from the exponential moving average resistance 3 days in a row, 3 weeks in a row, and we're looking down at that 1550 as a very key support level going forward. GoPro on the daily time frame, rejecting from the middle Bollinger Band and losing key support. This is a bearish close. Lots of profit taking today. Close at the low of the day, loss of 932 support. We're now looking down at 912 and then down to 862. I do like GoPro bearish setup. This is what we were looking for, as I kept saying. I'm sure I'm a broken record at this point, but if the bulls can only muster this in the most bullish environment in the market we have seen in recent history, what's going to happen when the market pulls back? Well, the market consolidated today, and look what happened to GoPro. Very weak. So I'm looking for a potential new all-time low, depending on how much market consolidation we get. So rejection from the exponential resistance, multiple weeks in a row, upper wicks, and looking down at 862 as the key support that the bulls must hold before that all-time low, which is down at 854. I like GoPro bearish as long as these moving averages are resistance, and we are still weak. So that's what we've got heading into the end of the week here, and I'll see you next over the weekend. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.